Normally I wouldn't read out a statement, but I think it's important that we get all the facts sort of on the timeline and everything, so we don't miss something. So, ladies and gentlemen, members of the media here and those joining us online, to everyone watching or listening to this across South Africa and the rest of the international community that has shown tremendous interest and support in this case, good morning. Thank you for honouring this press conference this morning. For those of you who are first-time visitors, welcome to Loftus. It was 22 days ago now that we began to live in a world where our reality was something never thought nor could ever anticipate being our reality. What started as a simple non-appearance for training on Monday, 14 November, quickly became a serious case of a missing player. 4 days later, on the 17th of November, having failed to reach Cebu directly through his known channels and numerous visits to his known address here in Pretoria, we mandated our senior team manager to rope in the police. We encountered a few challenges in this regard because we are not immediate family, but we insisted in continuing our search for Cebu because we are family, and frankly consider all those who form part of the Vodacom Bulls as family. Whilst everyone in this company who had contact with S'bu tried to reach him, whether it be via text or phone calls, without success, we also reached out to our commercial partners to help us broaden the search as we grew in our worry. We know the realities of our beautiful country, and that elevated our concerns for the well-being of Cebu. We are confident that we could locate Cebu without causing public panic, but this did not pan out that way, with the story breaking through the media over the weekend. That meant we needed to fast-track how we deploy the resources we have, but still strategic enough to give us the best chance of finding Cebu. Perhaps our search for Cebu picked up defining momentum when SSG called, offering their tactical support, which offers state-of-the-art intelligence services that led us to, one, verifying the authenticity of some of the tips we were receiving, and two, whilst also helping us identify new possible leads. On Monday, 5 December, we, alongside SSG, travelled to a location we were confident we could find Cebu. Not knowing who or what waited for us, but willing to take the chance if it meant we could find him. Once we reached the town, we stopped at the local police station to solicit their help, but we were unsuccessful in this regard, with the police citing that we are not family and thus we cannot intervene. A decision they took after about 2 hours of hard negotiations. Again, SSG stepped up their support to us as the Vodacom Bulls and gave us cover that we needed to go knocking at doors we thought where Cebu might be. At approximately 1:30, we arrived at the location and began to knock, call and pray that we could at least assist Cebu. Fortuitously, as we were considering moving to another address, his father-in-law pulled up to the gate, assuming that he was coming for a visit, and he confirmed that Cebu was indeed inside the home, having last seen him on Wednesday, 30 November 2022. That spurred us on as we waited with hope that could not be dampened by the rain. At approximately 2 minutes after 2, Cebu stepped out the gate and opened it without hesitation or resistance. We shared brief pleasantries because of the pouring rain, and he invited me inside, where we spent about 40 minutes speaking. Specific contents of our conversation I cannot share. I'm sure we can all understand, but in summary, it was important for me to establish that he was okay, safe and unharmed. Pursuant to that, it was important to try and understand where he is at and what has led to his decision, and how we as a company and rugby family can support him. We were thrilled to find S'bu and incredibly relieved to see that he was alive. Equally, we were saddened to see him in the state that he was in, a gentle soul who was somewhat seen in a light dim owing to his current well-being. I'm however confident that we are in a good position to provide S'bu with the support he needs, and that we should acknowledge his incredible courage to even say to us that he is not okay. Because he does not owe us that, and yet he did. A valuable lesson for me and those around Cebu, and one day this story will champion and empower other men to have the courage and come out and say that I'm not okay. We would like to thank South Africans who joined us in prayer and those who asked how they could help. Thank you for those who used the media stables to help us spread the message. Now that S'bu is found and is going to be getting support that he needs, we ask that we as the community around him, please offer him the space and privacy he needs to work on rebuilding his confidence and return to the S'bu we all know and love. Let us be kind and desist from making untoward remarks to what may only be harmful towards him and others in a similar position that have not found the courage to seek help. Finally, to all of you who are watching this, or who will have the opportunity to hear this, please be encouraged that it's okay not to feel okay. Seeking out help does not make you weak or less valuable. It is my belief that it makes you stronger, and it shows that you are brave enough to seek support, so please seek support. We as the Vodacom Bulls will now be exploring, alongside our supportive partners, support mechanisms that we can introduce in our rugby community, and this is hopefully the start of something great for South African rugby, because we are lucky today, but tomorrow intervention might be too late, and it's not something we want to be seen to become a reality. Thank you.